Yo, what is going on YouTube? And today we're back in Sweden. As you can see, staying in a nice little 10-bedroom mansion, which is good. But yeah, I just thought I'd go on here today and actually talk about like my changes. I'm gonna keep this raw, I'm gonna keep it uncut, I'm gonna keep it so I'm just gonna upload it straight from this sim. So yeah. So my changes that I've kind of made and my kind of journey, like an updated journey of myself, where I am, how I sort of get into where I am, and like my sort of plans for the future and stuff like that, right? So I'm gonna start off with where I actually started when I was young. I was working with my dad and things like that, and actually always hustling as a kid, right? And it all started off from there. I used to sell like sweets and chocolates in school. I've always kind of liked the money. I've always kind of liked the hustle. So selling sweets and chocolates in school. I used to actually miss school sometimes to go to work with my dad and things like that. Like he was a carpenter. I'd go in for like 20, 30 quid, just hustling along and just enjoying the process. But yeah, last month I actually made 10k, so that's pretty good. But I'm 21 years of age. I've been at like 10k consistently now for the last couple of months. Kind of looking to scale up. Well, I'm gonna scale up, but this is just the start. And literally started the business, like the coaching business itself, like 4.5, 5 months ago, and we're already at like 10k a month consistently, which is really, really good. But yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty side of things, and let's get into the stuff that some unheard of stuff about like Iestyn and his life, you know. So as I said, we started off when I was younger in school and stuff. Always had the thoughts of like being real rich, always wanted to be a millionaire, always wanted to have this lavish lifestyle. Don't know what it was for, thinking of it. I couldn't actually tell you what it was for or like why I used to want to do it, but it was just there. Always wanted the thoughts, and I always wanted to just be successful, you know, because I always strived for more, and I always knew that where I was in life and the town I was in and things, there was not many people around there. So I thought, how have I actually got this thought in my head? Who knows? I don't know how, and obviously my family didn't know how neither, but it was there, right? So we started off in school, as I said at the start, missing school for work with my dad and things like that, because I wanted to make money as soon as possible and things, and that's when I knew the hustle started, and that's when my family knew that, right, okay, cool, he's a hustler. I knew I was a hustler. But then we got through school. I didn't actually do well in school. I wasn't naughty but guy in school. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't naughty. I wasn't one of them guys who just mess about all the time. I actually did care. I actually respected the teachers, and I actually tried my best. But I was just one of them boys in school who just tried his best but could just never like understand it, or never kind of like get what was going on, or I'd always have to ask for more help. And I remember I had to have like extra help in like some lessons and stuff like that, and the teachers always thought, oh, this guy. And I was just there, like, you know, when the teachers used to say, like, you'd have that guy in school and like you'd always be asking the teacher for questions because he was stuck with every single thing he could think of. That was me, right? And it just goes to show, like, anybody can do this shit. Anybody can live a good life. Anybody can succeed. Anybody can make these big months or whatever it is. Not that I'm even anywhere close to where I'm going to get to, but even just the fact that this is just the start. And I'm from like a real small town in Wales. Like, who do you know from Wales, really? I think I know like a couple of other guys, but who do you know from Wales who's like doing this shit? Like, who's doing it? Like, there's a couple of other guys who I know, and I respect them a lot. Like, fair play to them. They've actually done stuff that nobody really does where we live. Because you talk to some people, they're from London, England, big towns in England. I tell people who I'm in the online space with where I'm from, and they're like, what is that? Like, what is that? And that's the type of shit I get, right? Not shit, I know it's not shit, but I'm just saying it as a thing, is that that's the type of things people say to me. Like, realistically, what? Like, nobody knows it. Nobody knows where I'm from. Nobody knows what I do. But it just goes to show that anything is possible. But yeah, moving on to where it kind of all begun. I left school. I went into an apprenticeship because that's what my parents obviously told me to do. And at that age of 16, you don't actually know what you want to do at 16, to be fair. And you just listen to your parents, or listen to the people around you. But until I actually stopped that shit, that's when I actually started to see my full potential come out. Listening to people around you is because they don't understand no different. Like my mum and dad right now still don't fully understand what I do to make money, and actually to make the money I do and how I travel the world and things like that. And it's so important sometimes to follow your kind of gut feeling and not always listen to them people around you, you know? It's like sometimes you need to listen to yourself, sometimes you need to listen to the people who are above you where you want to be, but don't listen to the people who just live in an average life that you don't really, one, look up to, or two, don't want to be in the same position as, say, 3 years down the line, because that doesn't make any sense. And that's where I went wrong. I was listening to these people all the time, wasn't getting nowhere, and that's where life just started to just become average, like partying on the weekends and shit. Like it was just average life. But another big thing as well that I will say is cutting out the people who are living the life or going down the life that you don't want to live when you're older. It's like if you're born in a bunch of people who go out partying, go out clubbing, go to the pub every Friday and things, if you don't live that life, why are you doing it? But yeah, that's kind of that perspective of things. And another thing that I would go into is, so obviously we started the apprenticeship. I didn't like that. I actually moved companies from the apprenticeship to another company because I thought it might have been the company, but I got to the other apprenticeship, which was the same work for a different company. Started to enjoy that a bit. Then I realised, yeah, this is kind of shit as well. So I don't want to do this. Like I'm up attics, I'm doing shit I don't want to do. Don't get me wrong, I worked with some good boys and things like that. But it's just the work I didn't want to do, and I couldn't see myself doing it when I was older. So why would I keep doing it now? And one thing you've got to actually understand, this is actually a big mindset shift you need, is like, if you can't see yourself doing it in like 3 or 4 years time, don't waste your time doing it now. It's not going to get better, nothing actually changes, nothing actually gets better. Everybody says, oh, see her out, but that's just genuinely, it's actually crap, like it's genuine crap, right? Don't listen to that. It doesn't change, nothing actually happens. And if there's one thing that I could actually say is, do what you want to do, not what the people around you want to do. Just do what you want to do. If you want to make money online, or you want to start a side hustle, start that side hustle. If you want to post content, start that like channel or post that content. Nobody actually cares. Most of the time we all think, oh, if I post this, somebody's going to think something about me, or somebody's going to say something. Nobody actually gives a shit. Just post that shit. Like genuinely post that shit. Like, one of the biggest limiting beliefs I had is that people are going to say stuff to me, people are going to like care about what I do and things, but nobody actually cares, right? And what I mean by that is, like, when I posted content for the first ever time, I had like one person say something to me and I couldn't care less what he said. And it actually gets you more confident the more you post, like even in person. Like, yeah, you need confidence to post online for your first time, but even in person, right, it takes a lot of like, takes a lot for your first ever video to go, because that video could go anywhere, and you kind of know that people from your hometown are going to say something to you, or people around you are going to say something to you, but that doesn't actually matter, just do it, right? But yeah, in amongst all that, so when I was in apprenticeship, I quit, I dropped out of college, I dropped out of the apprenticeship, I didn't want to do that anymore. Then we went into a job that one of my friends actually had me, in like a water engineering company, which, yeah, again, I liked it at the start, I enjoyed it, I was enjoying it, I thought, right, I can see myself doing this. We're in like 1.5k a month, and I was like, the people around me are in like 2k max, and they're like been there for like 5, 6, 7 years. So like 2k in 7 years time. So what? I was gonna be like 25 and in like 5k a month, like 2k a month. Like, that shit didn't really bother me. Didn't want to do that. So again, I thought, right, okay, cool. I started a side hustle. I found appointment setting. What I run up appointment setting. I'd done all of that, and then I remember being in work and there'd be people saying to me, oh, what'd you do? Is it a pyramid scheme? Like, at the time I was literally just setting. I didn't even like do anything outrageous. I was just literally appointment setting. I was literally just doing everything that, like, just literally just booking calls and booking appointments, you know, just like as appointment setters do whilst in work. But a big scenario happened where I actually hit a 5k month whilst at that job. So I was earning more than my bosses whilst being like there for like, what, 8 months, 9 months, which is kind of crazy, right? And which obviously led me then into quitting my full-time job, quitting my that engineering job and going full-time. Going full-time then obviously led to the conversation not many parents want to have with their child, that they quit in their safe job that everybody wants and everybody looks up to. But I'd done it, and which was probably a massive decision in my life. But genuinely, if you, as long as you work hard, put in the work and things like that, it will work out. Just don't be lazy with it. And then after that, I was setting for like a year and a half. I travelled the world, Thailand, California, Cape Town, living my life, going skiing and things like that. And then fast forward, like what, I'd say 8 months after I quit my job, or 9 months after I quit my job, just before my 21st birthday, I hit my first ever 10k month. Like a 10k month in a small town where I live is unheard of. Like it's actually crazy. It's like not many people do that shit. Like, and people ask me what I do, but people don't understand the work that goes in, the what I've actually been through, the late nights, the early mornings, and everything that comes with behind hitting the 10k month that people don't see, because they only see what obviously gets posted and things like that. But yeah, kind of like an updated thing of my life. So I'm currently sitting around 10k a month, 10, 11k a month. Hit a 12k month, but it's like anywhere between, you know, like 10, 11, 12. Nothing crazy. But I'm out skiing right now, which is actually crazy. And everybody in this apartment all earn more than me. So if you think getting 10k a month is a lot, I'm in a place right now where there's literally, like, our private chefs just turned up. Like, they're literally there. They've just turned up into our apartment, though. And the guys here, like, somebody hit like 154k last month. It was like crazy work, and I'm around these type of guys. If you told me that I'd be around these type of guys, like, I don't even know, this time last year even, I would never have thought. I would have said you're lying, but I've done it. Like, I've literally done it. And the maddest thing about it as well, I've actually helped people get out of their situations and make money from appointment setting, which is like so fulfilling for me. And like, I'm so grateful I can do that, and I'm in a position where I can do that. So that's like kind of an updated thing of me, kind of like a back end of my like life. A couple of things I've said here right now I've never really said before, but if there's any takeaways you take from this video, please just do the things that you enjoy, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. I don't want to go deep with it, but tomorrow's not guaranteed. So do the things you enjoy. Don't wait around for things. Don't listen to people who are not in the same situation or doing better than you. No, don't listen to the people who are not in the same situation you want to be in, or people you look up to, because they'll just give you advice that they would think. And if you don't want to be in the same position as them in like 5, 6, 7 years time, why listen to them now? Another thing is, well, stop caring what people think about you. Like, please stop caring what people think about you, because that is what's going to absolutely kill you and keep you stuck in your life. Never take action on things and never actually do anything about your life. So yeah, and another big thing, travel the world, meet new people and do things that are unheard of in your hometown and stuff like that, because trust me, it's worth it. Memories come back. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, and life is precious. But yeah, always invest into yourself as well, and believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect other people to believe in you and for you to succeed too? But yeah, once again, I really do appreciate you guys watching this far. If you have watched this far, I really do appreciate it. I'm very grateful for it. And have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.